What's up, everybody? This is Tanner from TanmanBaseballFan.com. I'm going to kind of distract you with some refractors while I talk here. This has nothing to do with the collection, but let's dig into them anyways and see, just to hold your attention a little bit. So, as you know, I ended up picking up quite possibly the largest, most complete Gary Carter collection to resell about half a year ago, and I am finished basically with selling everything. I am left with about 50 Gary Carter cards right now that to be honest, I probably will sell at some point. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or if it's going to be like 5 years from now. But these are my absolute favorites. And so I did with this Gary Carter collection what I did with my own Conseco collection. I sold off everything, but I kept my absolute favorites out of them. So there's about 50 of them here that are here with me, and I couldn't be happier. Like, this is like running an ultra marathon, and this is, basically for me getting first place, and I'm just so happy. So I'm going to dive in and show you what I have here. You'll notice a theme that a lot of these are very unique, or the best in their class. And so it's by no mistake that they made it to the top 50 here. So let me kind of go in and show you what I have. And we start off with this National Treasures booklet of Gary Carter. If you remember, I had about 100 or so of these from the previous owner, 100 or so booklets. The previous owner counted this one to be the absolute best of the bunch. First year National Treasures did it. It's out of 5. And take a look at this. Jumbo Kid bat relic on the right, and on the left, Gary the Kid Carter. It's not a cut check or anything. It's just a pure like index card, it looks like. Inscribed the kid, and it's got just the most perfect picture as well. I mean, it's just an amazing card by all accounts. So this is probably as close to perfection from the previous owner that you could get, really. Just a great card, and everything is going right. Like, it's probably the best one that I've seen of that year. But this isn't the only National Treasures booklet I kept. This is probably my favorite one, just because I'm a patch guy. So there's a spoiler alert there. It's 2 out of 5 as well. Check out this patch, and I love holofoil. So I just a really neat thing. So we have this type of booklet with the patch, and we have this type of booklet with the jumbo bat. And so that's those two so far. Now let me go forward, and I think we got basically about 48 more cards to go here. So keep digging in. And you guys, I'm just funny thing is, I've already done this this video, but I feel like I just didn't do it justice, so I wanted to redo it again. But anyway, so here's the next one. This is one of those cards where if we're Conseco, I probably would have kept it also, just because of how nice it is, how nice looking it is. The purple, the pink, the yellow, Expos, 75 tops design. I think the last one of these, if I remember correctly, hit $150 or something. So, kind of hits all angles for me. Beauty, rarity, value. It's just a striking card when it comes to, just an autograph. If there was a, retro type of non-refractor card, autograph only, that would probably be my pick right there as far as my favorite, if not one of my favorites. The next one here is a doozy. It's a big deal of a card. This is out of 6. It's a button card. I mean, gosh, I traded the moon for a Conseco button card, I think about a year or two ago. And so to have a Gary Carter button, very happy with that. Very happy. It satisfies a nice category. It's almost as if this little 50 card lot is like a mini super collection that hits on so many cylinders and touches so many bases in one shot. I mean, it's just really special. So the next one, this is another Big Daddy Jumbo Russell Athletic laundry tag. Now, Carter wore Russell Athletic, if I remember correctly, only his last playing year career. So kind of gives this a little extra oomph. But beautiful card. I mean, just I love the holofoil again. I could look at this for a long time, and just a great card. Again, it satisfies a category. And let's go to the next one here. Speaking of category satisfying, this is another one of one. It's Pantheon, and it's got the, it's not just a little jersey piece, not just a patch, it's his number there. And I think that's, I think they had that like on a pants tag or something maybe, or maybe it's on the jersey flap or something. I don't remember exactly, but it's one of those pieces that's just really special because it's just not just a powder blue jersey or a regular patch or whatever. It's a special card, and one of one, if I didn't say that already. Now, this, if I had to pick a low number that's not like one of one or whatever, this might be one of my favorites just as far as design goes. I melt when I see this card. I think this is amazing. The one thing you may not be able to see is this is actually like a shadow box, like it's got depth. So behind Carter is like a little bit of a well, if that makes sense. It's numbered out of 25, but look at the patches. This 87 has zero business being on an out of 25 card. This somebody goofed. I think they should have definitely put that in one of one. Yeah, they messed up, and I couldn't be happier that they did. You know, this is perfection in a card, in my opinion. I just think that's just incredible. And a handful of these I posted online just to do a little video rocking back and forth and everything. And some of these got like tremendous feedback. This is one of them. And you know, it's not hard to see why. This is I think it's 2004 Leaf Limited Cuts Spectrum. And you know, it's the reason why it made the top 50 is because it's unique. It's got this massive, you know, jersey stripe patch piece and Carter signed on it. And just a really, really neat card. Just a really neat card. I like that. You know, I'm not a big fan of repetition and you know, just having just autographs over and over and over again. They have to have something special, you know. So, and speaking of special, here's an autograph. This is out of 8. But take a look at the patch. It's part of the Expos logo patch, if I'm looking this right, and I think that's really special. And plus, you know, nice design as well. It's just a gorgeous card. I don't really do parallels, but I had a hard time saying goodbye to either one of these. One's a red ink out of 25, and the other one is a Hall of Fame inscribed out of 50. I just think they're gorgeous together. I love the sweet spots. Yeah, I just think they're just great looking cards, and they look real nice together as well. I had the entire run, but I sold the rest of them and kept these two because they were the best, in my opinion, anyways. In my opinion. Here's another really amazing patch. It's got part of a letter right there, and I just think that's incredible. And this is numbered out of, oh, it's on the front, out of 5. Very hard to find card. Obviously, out of 5, there's only 4 others out there, but that patch, though, I mean, just I'm a sucker for like wild, crazy patches, so that's why it's here. Okay, this, you guys, like, oh man, as far as one of ones go, and being only autographs, this might be the prettiest one ever. I mean, love that shine, love the refractor feel of it. I mean, even the sticker autograph, I mean, it just goes perfectly, like everything goes perfectly, and the gold etched foil. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. I don't think there's another, you know, tribute card out there of Gary Carter that's better. I don't think, anyways. But man, I mean, it'd be hard to beat, right? It's a beautiful card. That would satisfy some sort of category, also like maybe gorgeous one of one that's auto only. I don't know. Here's another one. This is out of 50, but the thing is this is signed The Kid. I don't really keep cards out of 50 in my collection, but this is different. So I don't know if Leaf counts like signature or nickname signatures as like one of ones or something. I know they do, you know, some of that goofy stuff every now and then, but That's the reason why this is in my collection, guys, is like it says the kid. I hadn't seen that in the collection ever, just having him sign just that. So I think that's really special. Again, satisfies another category. As far as refractors go, refractor autographs, the category that this might fill is most beautiful refractor retro autograph, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You can make categories for anything, right? But this is beautiful. 85 top style design. Always love whenever they do refractoring where they have the etching and the embossing. You see in the background, it just gives it that much more depth and really plays nicely with the light dancing off of it. Just such a neat card. And on-card autograph. So, of course, that's really nice. Another category satisfier here is a rip card. It's a dual rip card. Gary Carter and Mike Piazza. So that means that there's 2 rip cards in here. Actually, I was thinking about doing like the magnet test. Like you can actually put a magnet on it and see if there's a metal card in here. Not that a Carter or Piazza fan would ever rip this, ever. I've got a Canseco McGuire rip card that there could be Mike Trout in there, Derek Jeter, Babe Ruth, or whatever, and it wouldn't be worth as much to me as the Canseco would be unripped. So Bash Brothers and all that. So anyways, out of 10, awesome card, awesome design, love it. Now we have another Spectrum Marks of Fame, another one of one. It's got a fielding glove. Let me see if I can read this. Jersey Prime and pants. Yeah, I'm just my eyes are failing me. I swear they've been making the print smaller and smaller when it comes to cards. Definitely not just because I'm getting older. Anyway, beautiful card, one of one, triple relic, just awesome card. So that's why that's in the collection. Tools of the Trade. I'm a massive sucker for Tools of the Trade cards, especially when there's such a nice glove, and then that's a prime jersey, it says, and bat, and then this right here, that made it for me. That logo, the Mets logo, I love that. I think it's out of 10 if I remember correctly. Yeah, I love Tools of the Trade though, guys. Like it's one of my favorite sets, and so that's like my definitive Tools of the Trade card here. This is out of 50, and so if you don't know about 2000 Upper Deck legendary signatures, then this probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you. If you do, then this is a big deal of a card. Very tough to find, and highly sought after. I think the last one did like 150 or so, and I bet that this could probably get even more if on an open auction or something by it now. So a lot of people looking for this card, and just a great card and beautiful design. Just no flash or anything, no shine or anything like that. Just a simple, nice, beautiful design. Here's a Black Spectrum Leaf certified. It's got jersey and bat, and it's one of one. Beautiful card. And this is kind of a ridiculously cool looking card from Flawless. It is beautiful. So the neat thing is, it looks like that's a home patch and an away patch, or vice versa, and a cut signature. Has everything going for it, you guys. Like, it's just a gorgeous card. So this is a one of one, and love that etched holofoil as well. And this card here, Team Trademarks, this is a very special card because it has the laundry tag there, it looks like. Gary Carter, Hall of Fame, 2003. It's a one of one. Just an amazing card that absolutely satisfies the category as well. It's just a really neat card. Really like looking at that. What I like, you guys, like whenever it comes to cards like this, my favorite thing, so it has to hit a number of cylinders. Like number one, it's got to be desirable. and then, you know, valuable and hard to find and everything, but just the eye candy portion of it, like just something I want to look at. And this is one of them that I really like looking at that doesn't have a whole lot of holographic foil in it. It's got a game use fielding glove. I love the little holes in it and everything. It's signed, and it's 1 of 10, literally 1 of 10. And take a look at that, by the way. That's back in the day when they would actually put pictures of what they were cutting from. So really cool stuff. And it's not hard to see why I picked this one. This is has a little message from Gary Carter Topps. Happy 60th, Gary Carter. Really like that. And signed in silver ink to boot. These two, now, the night that I bought this massive collection, I watched, what was it, Once Upon a Time in Queens or something? Yeah, the documentary, the 30 for 30 documentary of the A6 Mets. And that really got me hyped up on this collection to get excited. And I saw these in there, and this is from the Once Upon a Time in Queens set. And I mean, these speak to me. I think this is great. I think this is a beautiful card as it is. But wow, look at that. I just think that's incredible. Incredible. Next up is just another massive eye candy card. This is in the running possibly for my favorite dual auto. And there's a few others in here too that are dual autos, but this one it's very hard to beat when it comes to just the look and feel of it. I mean, that's just incredible. Plus, I mean, I love Dwight Gooden. There's a story I remember, I think it was the 84 All-Star game. I think Carter was catching Gooden, and I think Carter said something like, you know, that was fun. We should figure out how we could do that more often or something like that. And I think Carter then ended up going to the Mets that next year or something. And, you know, it's what a great battery. You know, a great battery. Cool memory still, too. Okay, so here's a couple 1 of 1s of Diamond Kings. And they're unique in that this is a signature 1 of 1. And this has a piece of the ball. That's really cool. Like, you rarely see that, especially on 1 of 1. I think that's really kind of a neat thing that makes it stand out. Just again, a category thing. You know, you now have like you know, a baseball piece. That's a 1 of 1. Here's another really nice dual auto. I think this could be a different category, like dual auto, dual patch of Gary Carter and Mike Piazza. And I mean, the patch, the Mets patch right there, the logo patch, gorgeous also. This is Upper Deck Reflections, by the way. I mean, just a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Never shows up, you know. Non-auto does, but not the auto version. Okay, so this one, yeah, I forgot about this one, guys. Like, so I keep saying, oh, this is my favorite refractor. This is my favorite refractor. I would say that this is very possible that this is my favorite refractor. I have Canseco's version of this, and my gosh, I mean, the black, the etching, everything is just perfect. It's just a perfect card. It's at 25, and it's like the Upper Deck Legendary Signatures card that it never shows up just because there's so many set collectors. And I actually was surprised. I think in the past few years, a couple of these have popped, if I remember correctly, which is shocking because a lot of these just don't show up anymore because the set collectors gobble these up. There's, you know, good reason why. I'd love to see a full set of that put together. I think it's beautiful. And this is just really for, you know, an aesthetic piece. I guess the reason why I like it, I think everything works perfectly on it. Dual patch, signature, out of 8. I mean, just a, you know, perfectly designed card. And obviously super hard to come by. Sweet Spot, Sweet Sticks. I had Canseco's card of this. I've had a few of them in my collection over the years. Don't have one right now. I wish I did. But this is the Gary Carter. And I mean, again, another category that this satisfies. Just a different type of card. You know, Sweet Spot Classic, Sweet Sticks signatures. And then I'll show these two at the same time here. These are pretty perfect in terms of design and everything. And they did this sort of thing, cutting out the letters, I think before triple threads did, maybe. So that's interesting. Didn't really think about that till now. But anyways, I just think they're perfect cards, and they are numbered out of 10. Both of them are out of 10. Gorgeous, gorgeous duo there. Okay. We go to, I think there's some really heavy hitters here coming up. Trying to prioritize some of these here. But okay, so let me start off with this here, because I really like this. This is a 2008 Mets Topps type of card, autograph. I'm a big sucker for this design. I wish I actually showed this off during Halloween, because this would be the perfect Halloween card to showcase on social media. The orange is just, wow, really pops, and yeah, I love it. I love that design. Sorry to keep moving the camera, guys. Anyway, so here's another one that's like really incredible. It's a Rawlings tag. Again, satisfies another category. If I truly were to keep this, I'd probably crack it out of the BGS holder. It's just because I don't really do BGS holders or anything like that. But man, just a great card. I think it's out of 3. Yeah, 3 of 3. Hey, my guy Canseco. All right, here's another tribute that's just ridiculously beautiful, ridiculously hard to find. It's out of 25. On card auto. Nice powder blue jersey. Out of 25, if I didn't say that already. And yeah, that looks good on the shelf. Looks real good on the shelf. So I think, let's see what I'm going to do next year. Yeah, I'll probably save those for the very end. Let me show off these quickly here. There's a, oh yeah. Okay, so here's another one. This is another tribute. Gary Carter and Mattingly. It's another gold, and it's out of 25. Quad relic, and again, just never shows up. Never shows up. Such a beautiful card. Okay, so these next ones I have here are going to be very similar, and you'll find out very quickly why I decided to keep these out. These are my triple threads babies. So I can't get over how gorgeous these cards are. So this is out of 18. It's got a nice triple relic and little signature there. This is out of 9, and man, the color, ridiculous. Out of 18 again. Everything is just basically perfect on these cards. Like, I mean, just, it's hard to get rid of any of these. And then this is out of 9. Look at all of the relics there. And then out of 3. There's like 2 others out there of this one. Only 2 others out there of this one. Whew. The sapphire blue just, oh, yeah. Out of 3 again. These are heavy, heavy hitters. And then, last but not least, is probably my favorite one out of all of them. 2X AS MVP out of 3. Gosh. Incredible run of triple threads. I have like 4 cards left, I think. So let me show you what those are, and then we will wrap up. Okay, so coming up next, I don't even know which one to start with. Let me do this one. Check out that Top Sterling 1 of 1 booklet, multi relic on both sides, autograph on both sides of Gary Carter and David Wright. This is a card that I put online, and people went nuts over and were asking, hey, is it for sale? Is it for sale? Is it for sale? The only one sale record that I have on this was one that was out of 10 that went for $200. I don't know what this would do. at auction, but this is highly sought after, and a lot of people love this card here. This is a neat card, and plus just an incredible display piece on the shelf there. Really like that a lot. Okay, so 3 more cards. 3 more cards to go. Let me see which ones I want to go after. So I'll probably do this in order of value, I guess. Should I do that? No, I think I'm going to hold this. Okay, so here's the next one that comes up. Gary Carter's only, to my knowledge at least, only Superfractor mini. So it's a 1 of 1, obviously, and it is beautiful. The regular Superfractor sold for $577. So this one, I would consider this to be the top dog in the set. And like something interesting here, I don't know if it's the light or what, but there's almost like a rainbow feel on the Superfractor material. I don't know if I could pick that up on camera, but it's really pretty. Anyways, just another category satisfier there. Beautiful. And then we have this Bat Barrel, Gary Carter from Sweet Spot Classic. I think it was like 2009. Yeah, 2009. And I think he was still alive at that point, if I remember correctly. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Like just a really cool, like to know that Carter swung this in an actual game. And that's his, little nameplate there. Just such a neat card, neat part of Gary Carter history there. I mean, the barrels are a big deal, obviously. I think the last time that card itself sold for like 800. Probably, I imagine I can get more for it now out of this. But anyways, last but not least, I guess you could have probably really put any of these in a certain order. But last but not least is this beauty right here. I think it's the 2020, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 2020 Topps Transcendent wood frame sketch of Gary Carter, 1 of 1. This was done by Dan. I actually know Dan, and I have the Jose Canseco as well. I think it was, maybe it's the next year after. I don't know. I'll have to get that on camera later at some point too. Guys, I don't really do sketch cards. When it comes to Transcendent, heck yes. Yes, please. This is the most expensive card type out there. They're selling like boxes for 40 grand or something like that at release or whatever. It's a big deal of a set, and the artwork is impeccable. And it's fun to know that you have the actual piece that was used to base off the entire run of these sketch reproduction cards in the cases. And so it's a very special card. So again, it's a category satisfier. Like when it comes to sketch cards, I wouldn't care about any other else out there. It's the same with my Canseco collection. I wanted a sketch card in my collection just as a category satisfier. Transcendent, just like it was perfect. So to me, this is the best that I've seen anyway. And I know that's, my opinion anyway. I think this is the best Gary Carter sketch card ever. My thoughts, my opinion. I mean, if there's another one out there, I might change my mind. I can, if I looked, but in any event, there you go right there. So let me pull out a few different category satisfiers just to kind of quickly go through those one more time, and yeah, we'll wrap up. Okay, so if I were to build myself a shelf of nothing but Gary Carter cards, kind of like I have with Canseco, I've got 3 shelves of Canseco cards. Here's probably what I would fill that up with. I'd probably fill it up with that booklet, or maybe one of the other two booklets in here that I showed before. Actually, I'll go ahead and pull them out one more time to show, because I think any one of them would really be amazing to show. I really do. I think they'd just be showstoppers, conversation pieces, no matter which way you go. So I would put one of those 3 booklets out if I'm just doing one shelf. I would also do, of course, the Transcendent 1 of 1. I would do the Superfractor Mini. I would do the Bat Barrel. I would do, sorry for the camera again, I would do the Laundry Tag. I would do this button, the Jumbo Laundry Tag. I would do this one just for sheer looks, but also because it's a goof up that should have been a 1 of 1. I do this for a baseball faceplate. I would do this for just flat out sexy 1 of 1 signature only card. I do this for some refractor on card auto goodness. I do this for the rip card. I would do, probably run out of space at this point afterwards, but I'd probably do this for a cut signature, 1 of 1. And I would do this just for a triple threads, just because I love it so much. And there's so many other cards I could put in there, guys, like so many. So many other cards. But anyways, those are the ones I would probably like to showcase the most personally, because they satisfy so many different categories. It's like a full, like I said, a mini super collection. When you have somebody that collects a player hardcore, when they have this kind of stuff, it typically means that they've got like a boatload of other stuff as well. So in this case, that's not the case anymore. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is for you to look, but it's for me also just to kind of really enjoy being able to look through the cards and not feel like a knucklehead while I'm, talking to myself, looking through all the cards. So anyways, thank you all as always for watching. I hope you all have a great day.